Square Enix and Business Unit 3 present Final Fantasy XVI Demo. I know, it's quite an intro. Kicking it off with a nice menu screen to select the choices of how you want to enjoy their game. This is going to be the Story Chapter 1 demo, exclusive I guess on the PS5. I don't even know if it's going to come out on PC when the game launches. But I'm going to check it out now. Hopefully it's pretty decent length and also pretty good amount of fun. Let's get right into it. Final Fantasy XVI, which is Latin for the number 16. We're going to do it with no subtitles or vibration, but we will have it in frame rate mode. R1 for next. Visual alerts. Looks perfect. Wait a minute. Accessibility visual alerts. Enables an on-screen warfare. Oh, waveform that provides visual representation in the game. Well, it's good to have representation of the visuals. Gameplay focus. Let's see now. This is the big question and key for the way that you want to play the game. I personally am an action game fan, you know, from way back. But with an RPG like this, maybe a casual story-focused experience might be something you would enjoy more. So they have a lot of different modes and they have a lot of different items like an auto dodge ring, a super combo amulet that handles a lot of the intense action for you. They want the element of style, true style, and they also want the element of action and excitement. But some of these kids don't have the dexterity. I mean, just on the previous page, they needed some accessibility. So let's see what it describes as either of the gameplay focus. Begin the game equipped with several accessories that simplify gameplay. Recommended for those who are less comfortable with action games and wish to focus more on the game's story elements. Now, that sounds pretty good. Simplified focus. But what about the action game? Ooh, everything's burning. I got to admit, that picture sold me. The fire and the flames, you know, will carry on. Dragon Force. Begin the game with standard equipment. I like that, standard. I'm packing some standard equipment. Recommended for those who are comfortable with an action game. Well, I think what I should do. Well, I don't know. Gameplay focus does not affect story content. Mode can be changed after starting the game. Maybe I'll switch back and forth. I think for now, I think it's smart to go to action. I mean, why not challenge myself? Action focus. And then final confirmation. I think it's fine. Let's begin. Final Fantasy XVI PlayStation 5 demo gameplay story chapter 1. Okay, go.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystal.
Should have done story focus. Damn it.
It was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness.
Creative Business Unit 3, also known for their work on Project Triangle strategy.
Gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
The Crystal Shadow. They're talking about the, well, I don't know what they're talking about. It looks like the boss from Devil May Cry 4. I always liked in Final Fantasy they have these Ifrits and Ifrits. I like those big spirit souls that like battle with each other. It's like Pokemon for adults. I beat Final Fantasy 1, which is a classic video game in any genre. And I also played, I guess I did beat Final Fantasy 8. And that's pretty much the extent of my experience with Final Fantasy as a franchise. I guess I knew about Dissidia, but that doesn't count. It's like an arcade. That's like virtual on. What am I doing? I'm the bird now. Let's do big fireballs. All right, it looks cool. Hey, this looks pretty cool. It's like the flying section from Darksiders. Really blasting them. I'm gonna evade. Can I fly now? The fireballs, those crackers are really honing in on them. They're really zooming in on it. Oh no, I think I hit R1, but he might have got me. Let's keep shooting him. Banged into the wall. You almost can't see where one body ends and the other begins. Gross. So I wonder, the one is Quetzalcoatl and the other's Ifrit. I wonder why they're battling. Damn, he grabbed him. Who wants to be the biggest flame monster, you know? It's funny, I thought this music's cool, but for some reason it's not that exciting or bombastic. And I haven't even turned it down yet. Year of the Realm 873. The Nysa Defile, the Dalmatian Republic, Gesundheit. Let me see. Well, he's just standing off at the corner. So tsundere. I like his Zelgadis face tattoo. Can't get over that. They all have it.
Light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You got the same face tattoo as me? I told you we should have gone in there together and discussed what we were all going to get. This is embarrassing.
And only the dominant.
No one else. Where's the fun in that? How do we
Only I look different.
girl will be among them?
Got the same outfit, same haircut.
Orders, we follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
It's like a spear and a sword. But the spear's way bigger than the sword.
Let's get this done.
Let's get it done right on Earth. They all have that. Why do they copy, like, British English? You know, why not Paris? Or Irie? Why always Britty? Art director. Alright, we're going action focus. I think we're gonna need a little bit of excitement in this one. I'm glad they gave a demo because I was really hoping for a some type of a gameplay trial so I wouldn't have to commandeer the official release. It didn't really look that exciting when they did that state of play. Kinda looked dull.
Yes, Sergeant.
I think I'm playing right now. Alright. I'm playing. It's like Stargate SG-1. Come this way. Let's see if I can get any more additional... main system. Be quiet, please. License title, tutorial messages, view previous. Gameplay, target lock toggle, that's fine. Camera sense. See, we got the real options now. Screen brightness, frame rate, master volume. Yeah, see, just a little bit down. It sounds good though. Just a little bit down. Controller audio, visual alerts, subtitles, speaker name, FBC chatter log, and input layout. Save current game. Alright. Does it look good for the frame rate? You tell me. Use L to move, R to move the camera. Uh-oh. The main title. Press triangle to view. What did it say? At any time outside a cutscene, open the main menu. Gameplay configuration. Yeah, okay.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I'm taking some screenshots. Don't you have a mode? L2, R2. All the face buttons. I'm just rolling my thumb over all the face buttons. So I got nothing but a walk right now. I mean, this is an RPG. You might not be able to do a lot. Outside of a combat menu. Press L to gently walk forward and fully to run. Alright, that's a lot better. Kind of like a nice MGS3, you know. The stealth walk into the run. They invented that. I wonder why these... There's two things I noticed about these RPGs. This makes me think of that Xenoblade Chronicle game. The one is that they're always in these big, vast outdoor environments. You're just like on the rocks somewhere. And the other is that it always involves the military. Does Japan have... Are they known for, you know, their vast military? Uh-oh. It's like the Vikings versus the Arabians, but they got magic. Uh-oh. They're riding... Could you imagine going to war with somebody who's got the balls to ride a chocobo into battle? I don't want to fuck with that guy. Magic catapults. It's like, in the Clone Wars, that great movie. Just these blue balls. We got blue balls, sir. The tinkling piano in the background, scoring the action.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant.
When do I get to fight?
What?
And I wonder who these bozos are. They're just sort of like... Are they my team? Color palette is very bland. The Zernitra Strong... Hey! Forspoken's way better than this. I'm gonna fucking say it right now. I'm thinking... You're making up all these fake guys and I gotta pay attention to this story? It's making me feel like my brain's working towards something I don't want.
Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Yeah, it's just complicated. It's not cool. Forspoken was cool.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
It's kind of, it's not goofy like Stranger of Paradise. It wants you to take it seriously. I mean, maybe it is. The story's one thing, but the gameplay's the next, so let's see if it sells me on the gameplay. A player like me, I always liked Final Fantasy because it has that, like, Victorian Renaissance style. It has that, like, you know, that, Eastern interpretation of Western,
I wonder
classic culture, classic antiquity.
Have you so little faith in your own men?
Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts. They did that too, right? Kingdom Hearts, they did it too.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Uh-oh. It's getting a little European RPG.
Or am I mistaken?
It's getting a little gothic.
Besides...
This doesn't have, like, the bombast of maybe Final Fantasy 12 or 10
and
or...
when he does...
And all the even-numbered ones.
Only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant.
It's a little too medieval and not tech, not high-tech, maybe.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
Wow, he's big. He's a big boy.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait
That's
for the
pouting
Blood
up, put back in his high
King's
chair.
to line up before taking to the board.
Did you get all that? Because I wasn't listening.
Just leaves me.
So when do we go to Balam Garden?
Iron blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
So they're setting up the story of why I care about these armies. Everybody smokes. I'm going after him. He looks like he has big things in mind in his future. And mine.
You cock.
Everything's an innuendo.
Benedict.
It's a blatant, it's not even innuendo, it's blatant.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
Damn, he's really putting him in there.
Afraid of
Hey, this game's M for mature. This is too early for your eyes right now.
warn me when I come home.
Yeah, but we still don't know who any of those people are. was really unnecessary, other than to show that they're in a relationship together.
This is our chance.
It was a little gratuitous.
Chaos will conceal us.
That's very odd for a an Eastern game. They always find a way to slip it in there. Like, I need to be aroused at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing a fantasy video. I can't even handle the action in the game. I gotta switch it to story accessibility mode. But you can do this to me? Let's run around. Always turn the camera back to see if you miss. Look, a secret item. There's one here, I know it. There's a secret item right there, I know it. He's running fast on these generic rocks. Uh-oh. Automatic parkour. Why even put the arrow there if it doesn't require a button press? I guess it's because to show me, hey, run toward this. Okay, run toward this. Slide down this. Another cutscene.
Deadly, as always.
Could you imagine if I played in story mode?
Take
How much
a look.
less there'd be?
Wait. Something's not right.
If they have magic, why are they still using melee weapons? Though they have a limited Quan Chi. God, I hope I can play that. MK1. That network test is supposed to have offline arcade mode.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
I'm kind of curious about story mode. A lot of people are saying that they want a turn-based RPG. And I know, who is it, Nitsume? Katakume? Whoever the guy who makes this one is. He says the graphics warrant that there's full animation played out and they need to switch to a real-time style. But there are so many players that want a turn-based role-playing game. They just want menu-based combat. I guess like all those N64 games were like that, the Nintendo games. Oh, is that girl who was with that giant necking in the hallway? Gonna get a detention slip. I guess a lot of them, yeah, like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Rumble Arena, they all have, there's a lot of games that have turn-based combat. Maybe they think it would just be boring. I mean, sitting here on a console, that's probably the type of game that would work on mobile. On console, yeah, it might be, yeah, on console it might be a bit dull. That's what makes me curious about story mode, like, how easy could it be? And I don't know who these characters are yet, so I'm not invested in their success or failure. Games do this all the time. They introduce, you know, people, places, things to try and make it seem like it's really complicated, but I'm not emotionally invested, so I don't really care. Yeah, it's like games have to make you care about the character right away. The character you're playing as, so you want to protect them from danger and help them succeed. Oh yeah, now I gotta run forward again. It makes me curious to try story mode and see, like, I'm always interested in a more casual and streamlined experience, but it's not really a question of challenge, it's a question of fun. If story mode's fun and easy, that's cool. Like Miles Morales. That was fun and easy. We'll see. I could always play it twice. Action and story, and we'll see where it goes. He doesn't want to move. Look, I even have the X to jump. He just doesn't want to run on that rock. He jumped automatically. I don't even have to press it. Another cutscene. Hey, this is I mean, it's the intro. I was gonna say, hey, this is boring, and I thought, well, you can't say that yet. And I thought, I don't think I'm allowed to say that whenever I want. I'm the customer. My feelings are valid. Not even a quick time or nothing. This would be perfect for a quick time. and just trick me and make me think that I have to press it, but really just make it so I have to press it to move it forward, and I don't have to. I can never fail. He died. Saw a lot of ketchup coming out of that rock.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
Wyvern. Or maybe he's saying Vern, like, why Vern? Why?
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
So this is like the first main battle. It's really intense, very bloody and violent. His friend's dead. I guess they're setting up so this is supposed to be a much more mature one. Is it going to be M for mature? I don't know. I still haven't played yet. Clive Wyvern? Nice earring. 13 summers earlier. Year of the Realm 860. Rosalith. Let me fight. It's a good thing I played action mode.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Okay, the kids got an earring too.
Don't give up now.
What are they? Oh, they're the clerics. He's training to be a healer, and his girl's gonna be a white mage.
2 arms.
I'm gonna be a wood sword.
It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Let's play already, god damn it. Hey, it's pretty cool. It's bright. It's orange and
Let's start again.
green and brown.
Come, show me your form.
Attack the Lord Commander. Press square to melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained. Can I lock on? Lock on is L1. Does it stay locked on? Yeah, alright.
Once more.
And I have a jump. What about, man, imagine if I played story mode.
Very good.
I'm so curious about both. When they give me options like this,
Serve you well in the field. But
I want to try them all.
said of your spellcraft.
You know, I'm like a buffet of gaming.
Now let them burn without.
Let them burn without.
Rain fire down upon me.
Channel your inner flame. Press triangle to cast fire. It can cover great distance.
Keep them coming. Excellent.
Alright, square and triangle.
Well
Magicka and Swordika.
You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to
My
use
attacking prowess. Do you zone out when they talk
it. On
too?
your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Lord Rossfield. Stay quick on your feet. Or excuse me. Stay quick on your feet! R1 to evade. Evading attack at the precise moment temporarily slows the enemy. Making it more susceptible to a counter using square or triangle button. What button? What button? Evade, R1. How come you don't want to lock on? It doesn't want to lock on anymore.
Come on.
Precise dodge.
How did you dodge that?
What if I just press it?
Oh, sure I
It goes
hit
backward.
That was amazing.
It's not a precise. Well, it wasn't even a precise one. Wasn't even a precise one. Lesson complete. R1 to dodge. And L1 to
your blade is not your only
what?
weapon.
Lock on.
Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable.
I just thought
items in
I
any
want L1 to
shield's
be
arsenal.
lock on and R1 to be dodge. And I thought, you moron, R1 is dodge.
Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by
This is
the
a bit
Phoenix.
slow. Could you imagine if I
Granted
played
the use
story
of its
mode?
power. Call upon that power now to
Probably
close
just
the
watch. Yeah, maybe it'd be like, admittedly,
Well, I'm waiting.
Kingdom Hearts is a bit easy. That's a lot of just like pressing square, so maybe it's good that it's got an action mode in this. Iconic feats. The blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close in on a distant target. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift. So then why is, can I still lock on? And then circle does the iconic feat.
All our shields could move so swiftly.
So that's an automatic charge toward the enemy. Circle charges toward an R1 evades.
Impressive.
I wonder if you
Even
could
the
use
most
circle to
agile
charge.
shield cannot hope to escape
So
every
melee,
blow.
magic, and charge.
And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
Yeah, what does X do? And the other shoulders?
Speaking of which,
My wounds.
you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
It's around me. Mend your wounds. Use an HP. Consumable items such as potions and tonics. This should have been the intro to the game, not that shitty cutscene. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's health or boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to the D-pad by the items tab in the main menu for quick convenience. Use items can be used directly from the menu. Yeah, just do it from the menu. So use item is what? Left and right? I got a potion and a high potion. Let's get high.
That'll have to do for now.
That'll have to do for now. That'll have to do for now. He says he's waiting.
Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke.
Wherein?
You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least,
Every tool at my
that you live
disposal.
to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Boy, this dialogue
Admiral
is...
Rosfield, spar with me. If you
Zoning
believe
out's
yourself
not even
worthy to be called
the
Shield
best way
of
to put it.
Flame,
It's
then
like,
prove it.
I can hear it and I know
As
it's
you
not
wish,
important.
my lord.
It's all flavor text. Because they're trying to tell me something as opposed to reveal something about the character. It's not like the characters express themselves. They're trying to instruct me, the player, and speak through the screen. That's wrong. Breaking the opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks. Strike them when they're vulnerable.
You're sure to beat him this time.
What is R1? I forgot just in the nick of time. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Hey, it's pretty intense. I'm pressing buttons and stuff's happening. It feels like... I hit R1, but I was charging. Damn it. Let's see, he's broken. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 plus square to execute Rising Flames, an iconic ability granted... A powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix. Yeah, sure. What about this? Phoenix Shift and jump.
It's time I took my own advice.
Oh, I keep pressing circle to evade.
At my disposal.
This is pretty fun. Now, I think it's good that I chose the action mode. It's pretty engaging. Because you have a lot of buttons to use. You can just sort of do it the way you want. I think story would be too... simple and easy. Not involved enough. Training complete.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
He's embarrassed.
Rested at last.
Wouldn't you want to train new recruits?
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise.
I'm flaming.
Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
So I passed the tutorial with Flames and Valor. I couldn't get a grip of that R2 power. I don't know if I had it the first time. R2 plus square. He wasn't doing it. Damn, my brother's gonna heal me. So we got a fighter and a mage combo. Or I mean a cleric combo.
Joshua.
She's a mage combo.
I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
Why doesn't he just cast a heal spell on himself? Well, you know, anti-flu vaccine on himself.
Father's back.
Hey.
He's too altruistic.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
She's the one who got pressed up by that wall. With that giant dude. Maybe she's cheating on her husband.
For your indefatigable loyalty.
You want to go there? We'll go there.
Your Grace, we live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
Out of doors.
I'm sorry.
That's how they make it,
Good day to you, Mother.
That's how they make it Old English. Look at her curtsy. Uh-oh.
Come, Joshua.
Why do they always do that?
Father
They
was
like
expecting us.
look down and scowl, but they're embarrassed. Fuck you, bitch. I guess that's why they don't want to be so rude like me. Fuck you, bitch.
Your Grace.
Fuck that. She's angry at me. For what?
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
So that's his mother too? We should join them. Damn, so I get a real sword now? From the armory. We should join them. She's bouncing up and down on that juggalo. Ooh, gray steel. How can you be intimidated by a man riding one of them? Put a armor on it. What are you supposed to be, like an ostrich? In the year 860?
Rise, my friends.
Reminds me of that game I played, Zenith. It's like a beat 'em up.
Father.
If Streets of Rage was an RPG.
You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Clive. Like Clive Burton?
Quiet, Toggle. Stop it, boy. Not now.
Who's that other guy that like dark artist? I think it is Clive Burton.
Father.
They have regular dogs.
Thank you, Your Grace.
It's like oddly mature. I guess stuff gets kind of
Rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
violent and sexual in these medieval fantasy Renaissance realms.
War is coming, my boy.
They got nothing but syphilis and pestilence, so they gotta just throw it around. wherever they can.
We will talk there.
Yes, Father.
And getting girls pregnant at 13 and dying at 35 from old age.
Shields dismissed.
Sounds like a pretty good life. Banners are crooked outside of that castle. He's chasing the butterfly. I know that feeling. Always looking for something more but can never catch it.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Thanks for reminding me of my player goal. Thanks. Sunrise, sunset. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Notice how long it took before I got to another gameplay segment. Hold down L3 and trust your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with something. Now, what do you think is going to be more valuable? If they just had a waypoint on the screen, or if I remembered that I could press a detective button mode to look at this, like
trouble brewing.
Make for the room. See, look, it shows it to me off there. I'm pressing it. Animal instinct, L3. Ah, it looks there. Main menu and a jump. This is my jump? Oh my gosh. It's like when Prince of Persia tries to jump when he's standing in place. Finding items. They can be found. I got it. I got it. I mean, they are blue after all. Let's look around. It'll be a nice, you know, Gothic Renaissance. Another cutscene already? I want to fucking play. Assassin's Creed, this is not. Boy, good thing I chose action mode. You get nothing in this. Gameplay 20% of the time.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern
They all have that weird
yourself with
birthmark
this
on their
splendid
face.
car. Bow to him, you fool.
If he bows, he'll dump all the apples on the ground.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his.
Look at that
kind
16-year-old
deserves.
haircut.
Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
So then who's his father? And, what's the deal with his mother?
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your
Maybe his
lordship's
father's
wish.
dead and that, big tall guy is,
Don't work too hard. Remember,
not his, you know,
you serve.
not his real dad. Maybe they like the,
We all, my lord.
they like that cleric kid more.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
I don't know, you'll never understand the motive of a woman in love. I almost didn't even notice that there's been music playing in the background the whole time. I guess that means it's it did its job. It's like just kind of setting the scene. Can I fucking play or what? It's like I'm perpetually walking into a boss fight with this music going on, and yet nothing exciting's happening. Handmaiden, why don't you? Well, don't you make an handsome pair? Fresh for the two of you soon. I thought this was an item I was supposed to pick up. At least I can run around. Could you imagine if I played in story mode? I mean, it feels pretty smooth. It kind of has this like thin feel, but it's nice. They showed up and they appeared in front of me. It's fine. Let's go back here. It does feel smooth. Look at the sunlight glinting off my sword. That's pretty good. It feels nice. It feels it's like super light, but it's also tight. It's not floaty. So he moves well. Yeah, I think the action, I think it's like, action gives you just enough interaction where it's a little bit more complicated than Kingdom Hearts. They're going to need to give me plenty to engage with this game. Plenty to do and engage if the actual game is so minimal. Combat better be involved.
There's Joshua.
Let's look at these places. This castle looks cool. I don't know, but I guess because it's sort of like medieval. First of all, it's very brown. And second of all, it's very medieval, so it doesn't have that, like, elaborate modern... It doesn't have that elaborate modern, like... I don't know. You know, Final Fantasy VIII, Gundam Wing, Final Fantasy VII, like... the very upgraded, technologically upgraded style. It's got this, you know, gross outdoor dirt castle, stone and rock style. It's not like LED lights.
That child is the future of our...
Let's go in here. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Everything is an innuendo in this game. I don't like it. Use X to access them. Then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Alright, they gotta get the game and play in somehow.
Good luck.
What's the deal with that dog? I wonder what important role he's gonna play in the story. This is fucking boring. There's no game. I'm just watching. And you know me, I love a story, but this is just... It's fantasy. There's no character drama.
Right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Yeah, it's all pomp and circumstance.
Do the territories fare any better?
Maybe we care about Clive, my character. Who's this guy, my dad?
A pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every
I'm inflamed.
Capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake.
Look, he's like describing the events that are happening. He's not, you know, being himself and expressing himself as a character. He's telling me the plot. The characters tell me the plot. That's wrong. Show me the plot and tell me about your motives.
For too long. It is time to end it.
So they're at war, we get it.
We must secure Drake's breath.
And he's giving me the objective.
Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
Tell me why I need to get the objective.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
And he describes his inner monologue. This sucks.
We will listen to the words of our ancestors.
But you don't like Forspoken. Unbelievable, dude.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
I just think none of you understand art. I mean, it's pretty
something
clear.
Else I would have you do first. Rodney.
Rodney? Roddenborough.
You will have heard the reports
Sir Roger Stein.
of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix.
Look, he's telling me my objective. This is not a story, dude. And just demonstrating how they act. It's not good.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
You're not seeing What is there just is there this acknowledgement that they're divorced or what's going on now? He keeps saying my mother, and he says my grace. Is that really my father? I don't know. Or is my father dead and she's moved on?
Well, we ride at dawn.
Yes.
At dawn we ride. Like that big handle sword. Alright, I get to play again. Active time lore. Hold the touchpad to access the active time lore ATL feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All entries can be accessed later in the game. Animal Instinct. Press and hold. Current location, Rosalith Castle. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. The Mother Crystals. The Iron Kingdom. Who is this guy? Elvin Rossfield. Archduke of Grand Duchy of Rosaria. See? And father of Clive and Joshua. I told you, she's cheating. Loved by his people for his steadfast leadership, both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effort in quelling the rebellious northern territories. So that's my dad. I'm Clive. What about this? The Grand Duchy, nation occupying western reaches of the continent of Storm. Oh boy. And remember, kids, this will be on the test later, so with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed with a collection of smaller dominions, all of which stand united under Archduke Rosefield. Not possessing a mother crystal, it's been a bitter conflict of the Iron Kingdom. Well, what is a mother crystal? Enormous glassy mountains, 5 which tower over the land of Valsthacia. Source of the crystals of the twins. Yeah, okay. Rosalith, that's where we are. And what's the Iron Kingdom? Known as the local tongue of Haran. Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm. Okay. I don't know, I'll just cram the morning before. It's no big deal. I'll just cram on the bus and in homeroom. I can get a B+ easy. So Elwyn is my dad. Would I unlock another cutscene? When do I get to fucking play? You say action mode and then you tease me. And then there's no fighting. There's no combat in the demo. Oh, they're bitter. It's like Beauty and the Beast.
This time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
They use Phoenix Downs to revive.
Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but
Or maybe it's use Phoenix Revives when they go down.
Soldier.
Can't remember.
Make a splendid shield.
He'll make a shield, not a sword.
Did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son. and you sit upon the throne.
Damn, she's a real hussy.
All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
My pants are getting tight.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Uh-oh, trouble in paradise.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
You can just put your hand on my lap and lead me to believe whatever you say. Well, you could try. So she doesn't like... So I didn't get accepted into the shields. Why was I still training then? And they still treat me like royalty.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
What's that song from Aladdin?
Wishing on a star.
Not Magic Carpet Ride, the one before that.
I should get some sleep.
Right.
Maybe it's not Aladdin. Maybe it's Jasmine that's looking at the moon and singing. I can't fucking remember.
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Like those leather gloves.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Alright, that's a little, it's a little overwhelming. You don't need to pray that hard.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
There's already war. Oh, I guess that was in the future.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
The medieval industrial military complex? No. They got a lot of catapults to sell? And then you could just subscribe to our catapult service and rent them. We break the rocks and then we collect the rocks. We build the rocks.
You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
They give the permits for new castles. Got a whole racket going on. If all of that is outside the law, why do we obey it? Nope, too young.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
What's that red planet? Is that a star or a planet even further away? It's like satellite in the moon. When do I get to play? When do I get to play? Well, maybe I'll ride the chocobo. When did they introduce that?
We won't be hunting today.
It's like, I swear, I only remember every other entry in this series.
Don't worry.
Final Fantasy 11, what was that?
I'll try.
13. One was lightning. 12 was the online one, right? Maybe that's 14. I don't fucking know.
Good luck.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame.
He's got to really rile him up.
His Grace departs. Open the gates!
I'm zoning again. I zoned out again. I'm like drifting into slumber here. When do I get to play? Are you sure I picked action mode? Oh boy. Dumb and Dumber.
Ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
He looks like Will Forte.
Investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they
It's gonna be the comic relief. Yeah, goblins in Stillwind. We get it. What is this, Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor? You don't have to set it up so much, dude. Let's play. I want to play.
So wait, Sir Tyler. Let us do our duty.
Maybe this is like a European thing. European devs really love that medieval period.
To the marshes.
The Dark Ages, the Renaissance. I fucking hate it. It's just, you know, green grass and brown mud and dirty rock, sandy castle. It's fucking lame. Let's get some new environments. World map. Displays all locations. Yeah, okay. For fast travel. So I go here. Press and hold Stillwind. Move the cursor. I mean, when I actually get to touch the controller, it feels very smooth. It moves fast around. The Grand Duchy. I mean, give me the opportunity to play, you know? I'm in the forest now.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
Good thing I chose action mode.
Swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
Who would want to watch this? We want to play something. Lost in a fog. I guess this is like the next segment. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed. Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos using square. Focus slows time before incoming attack, allowing for extended evasion. As all items can be equipped and unequipped in the gear tab. I don't know that I want to do that. Well, let's look at what I have right now. I'm pausing. Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level. Let's go to the very front of the menu. We got the map for fast travel, and we have journal. Information, I get it. Lost in a fog. And the previous ones. Active quest. What about items? List of non-gear items in his possession, including quest items, consumables. Can also be assigned. Select an item and press square to bring up the shortcut menu and then confirm it with the direction. So I have potions, those are there. Stone Skin Tonic, what the hell is this? Wave of Euphoria, Delusions of Invulnerability. Weird. I don't know if I would toughen my own hide. How about I remove that from shortcuts? We don't want that. Shield Ensign. Received by the Duke. Curiosities. What about my attributes? My health, my strength. I guess they level up automatically and you don't really select how they level up. My gear. Gear and icons are for equipping weapons and armor. I don't know if I have any, nothing to equip. What about down here? Amulets. I have a belt. An oath and a belt. That's already on there. Uh-oh. Let's see these rings. Timely focus. Clearly the darkest of arts were employed in this ring's forging. You see that? You see that? How does that make you feel using these cheater items? Yet no matter its infernal providence, it does effectively slow time and that can prove very handy in staying alive. When equipped, time slows before an evadable enemy attacks Clive. An evadable enemy attack strikes Clive. No effect when equipped with the Ring of Evasion. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. That's crazy. Complex ability combinations can be executed simply by pressing square. Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls below a critical point. Potions will be used before high potions. That might be cool. It's interesting to see what all of these are. I like the automatic evasion one, I gotta be honest with you. That sounds interesting. Strikes is kind of lame. Focus, why even bother? Just use the automatic evasion. It's sounds kind of cool. Between this and story mode, I think story mode just gives you this stuff, but I have it here too. Maybe for the demo they gave it to me. What about my abilities? Can be spent in the abilities tab or upgrade existing ones. If you're not satisfied, you can reset them. Details of each ability can be viewed by selecting the icon. Wow, I'm like really fucking falling asleep. What is not exciting enough about this? Aerial attack, melee attack, use square, zoom, details, recommend abilities, reset all abilities. I guess X spends it. A dodge. It just improves. So I have all these abilities, and this just improves them. A dodge with R1 at the moment. A lunge, big lunge power. Maybe I'll fight a little bit and see what I need. Phoenix Rising, Phoenix Shift. Maybe I'll fight a bit and see what I need. And then
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
Wow, this is like the first time I've gotten a chance to play.
They've all fled from the blight.
Look at my pathetic jump. I guess it's not bad. It's a little bit better here than it was in that castle.
Anyone used to live here?
The old I can swing.
Is ahead.
R1 dodges. But then he kind of recovers. I like the automatic pickup. Oh man, I'm falling asleep. So what are we doing? Fighting goblins? Let's just go get those guys. I'm not afraid. And why do we hunt monsters again? Where'd you go, you dumbass? Because they're evil and they attack the humans. Alright. Good enough for me. Oh, they look pretty rotten.
With me.
With me. NL1 locks on. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant damage. Let's do him. Wow, could you imagine if I had story mode on? Think about how much easier that fight would have been.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
I mean, I'm down with the whole system, I gotta be honest with you. Moving around, like, there's a certain super light feel that it has in combat. The menus are very nice, and his movement's very nice. It's extremely light and tight. He's, like, right on the ground where he needs to be. And he, kind of finds his way very easily. Do I want to go in here? Yeah. Find this. The background music's pretty nice too. It sets the mood, but it's not very, it's not bombastic or booming. Let's get these guys. Yeah, I think I like this more than that Lord of the Rings game. They streamline it. Damn, brutalized. loot. I don't care. Blast this guy. Yeah, this is pretty fun. There's enough. Yeah, there's like plenty of action to be used. Oh, I hit circle. I use circle to dodge because I'm so conditioned. But R1 is dodge. All right, so much for. Where did we come from? We came from that way. Nothing in there. I think that gate's what I need. He walks around smooth. I just don't, you know, I'm not into this medieval setting. I don't know why, like, what was I saying? Oh, maybe European devs. Because it reminds me of a lot of these, like, European, Eurojank RPGs. Maybe they just, I mean, they're in that area. What? R2? Oh, yeah, additional gameplay. It just doesn't have that, like, technological fantasy feel. It seems old. I think that's why. Makes it seem old. Can I dive out the window? Yeah. I mean, it moves well. The attacking's nice. I would recommend action mode, no items. Can I zoom? Maybe I should help them out and focus on one guy. Forevermore. New enemy approaches. I don't even... Is there a block? I don't really remember. Oh no, he came from behind. Oh, he came from behind! R1 is dodge. I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting circle. But circle's that attack. Circle's my charge. L1 is, what is, what's, block? Maybe there's no block. I mean, I don't have a shield. I have a sword. So I like triangle. What is, circle's the charge, X is jump, and L1 is, the lock on. And R2 is this menu. This big menu. Bust it down. It's kind of like a frame drop every time I do that. Use my down potions.
We should be nearing the old village square. It might not be a nest of goblins.
This is what the mandatory gameplay section that they have to add in for the fun and the excitement. This seems like watch a bunch of cutscenes and get told what to do, and then go do the combat. Like it's mandatory. Mandatory combat section. We just did this.
Sneaky sods.
We just did this.
We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader.
You slaughtered everyone you found so far. Just do it again.
But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
He doesn't know who he wants to focus on. I guess I should lock on to somebody.
Down with you.
Down with you. Down with you. I like this fireball. I like shooting. Let's dodge toward him. So some of these fireballs come from off screen. I guess that could be tricky. Do the dodge burst. I don't really know what the point of that circle dodge burst is, other than it looks cool. And it moves you closer to the enemy. But it seems the same as like any other melee or fireball attack.
Here it comes.
Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. You're really talking this guy up. Using the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to the enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will stagger it. I lost interest. Leaving it unable. I lost interest. Again, I thought you should press circle to dodge, and then I thought circle's not the dodge button. And then I thought, well, I pressed X, and that's also not the dodge button. R1 to dodge is a really weird button. Just use this. I broke his back. Partial stagger, will gauge, combination attacks can be landed easy. Oh yeah, precise dodge to get what? He staggered again. Completely reducing their will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when they're fully staggered. Total damage dealt during this time. What about this shift shot? I guess I should be looking at the damage number I'm getting from these attacks. $51. So my magic doesn't do as much as my sword. So when I'm close, I should just be doing the sword attacks. And I guess I should only be doing that lunge. I guess I should only be doing that lunge when I need to close the distance. So square is pretty easy. It's just like the go-to move. And then just dodge him. Automatic evade, I guess that would not give you the precise counter. New leather armor. Battle rewards. Following important battles, a separate result screen will appear displaying the rewards. Whatever. Who fucking cares? What about it? Damn, he's bloodied up.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Oh no. Gear and abilities. I don't care. I don't care. I can't see myself playing this game beyond the fucking demo. It's putting me to sleep. Snoozeville.
There he is.
Any other thing to explore? Just climb over. It's like a ramp. Look, how's it? Damn it! He literally did nothing to stop me. I don't know if these cutscenes are 60 frames. They don't really. I keep seeing almost the tearing. Yeah, that like shuddering effect. What does it say when a game puts you to sleep? Does it say that you're tired? I'm tired of this concept.
He's far south. Keep clear of its maw, my lord.
Oh.
Its breath is worse than its bite.
I guess I should use that as soon as possible. I tried R1, but it didn't work. I think I got poison.
I said, stay away from its mouth.
Do I have infinite dodges? Like there's no stamina or nothing? I can just mash? So you should use R1 to move like all the time. Boy, it's a good thing I picked action mode. This game has like no engagement. He's staggered. Just doing square. I don't even know if that I don't even know if this dodge does more damage on the first hit other than just a swipe anyway. Oh no. Cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue during pivotal moment, press square. Cinematic strike. Stagger.
Now! Before it recovers!
You should be using this magics as often as you can to force them to recover. I wonder if I need to be locked on. I don't like that annoying orange circle. It's like an unnecessary, oh no! It's like an unnecessary, heads-up display. He kind of knows who he's fighting. Ability chain. Maybe I should do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a dash. Then a dodge. Oh, he's gonna blow up. He's staggered. And you can still attack even when that camera shows you. Even when the camera pulls away from your character to zoom in on the boss to show he's staggered, you can keep attacking.
You won't be gone for long. You cannot fall here.
I wonder if there's a difficulty mode in this. When the screen flashes red during a pivotal moment, press R1 to evade. I did. Got plenty of time.
Now for the final push, my lord.
115. Maybe you should always be staggered. Well, cause he's staggered, so that's why I'm getting more damage. Oh, he's gonna blow. Fuck. I guess I could shoot him. Oh.
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
How do you get closer to him? This evade's necessary. Can't really tell if I'm doing more damage using this circle one. He looks like Arkham from Mission 19 in Devil May Cry. Maybe just shoot him. Still didn't kill him. I was hoping that would kill him. A nice cinematic finish. Morble slain. Morble? Level up. Yeah, I don't know if you want to use some of those evasion rings, or I don't know what the fuck story focus would even be on. Why would you want to focus on this game's story? It's a snooze fest.
never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbrals too. I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
I appreciate the demo's long.
We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Still reach Phoenix Gate, so I have to go there. How come I didn't ride with the whole rest of the crew? They told me to clear the goblins, and I got to get back there to protect what's his name, Joshua. Just leave his humongous body in the swamp. And that's it. Travel there. Oh yeah, press and hold. Sometime later. Very descriptive. Phoenix Gate. They set up this whole camp. I guess the castle was there.
No,
boy.
wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword.
Oh man. Oh.
Screaming straight down a Morval's gullet.
Old English. What, like it's can't be a Western thing or an American thing. We don't like it. We don't like period pieces. We don't like non-American English accents.
The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Hooting and hollering.
Aye. And one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
We like rock and roll, right? Guardians of the Galaxy. We don't want The Witcher. Damn, sugar strawberry is not good enough for His Highness.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? Doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people.
That's an interesting perspective. You've been blessed with this power.
We must do.
So it's your responsibility to share it. It's a pretty interesting take. I just thought skip. Skip the cutscene. There's a lot about this. The cutscenes that do not tell the story. They don't move the narrative forward. It's like, I don't know, man. Something about it seems fucking wrong. And here's him trying to rally the troops. It just, I don't know. I'm more curious about these kids and Clive. You know, I want to know who these characters are and what their motives are, what they want to do.
So much for you being a fine hound.
Damn, a dog came with him?
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
So what, Clive wasn't... She said Clive wasn't accepted on something. But he'll be a guard.
I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
So what, he failed to cast magic?
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix. Ruler over life and death.
So he's obligated to use those powers.
It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
And he's got the hair. Look at that hair.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
I don't know, that idea of resigning yourself to a responsibility that was chosen for you, it is something to do, it's better than nothing, but wouldn't you want wouldn't you want to take responsibility for your own choice? Something you choose to do?
However hard it gets.
I don't know. You might be wrong, but I mean, you would need to be right. You would need to have good intentions.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
So then I want to know why this guy Clive failed to take up the power of the Phoenix down. Yeah, it looks like Horizon when you're running out of the gate to fight that first Sawtooth. I think the game is, it's good, but it might not be interesting so much to me. I'm not into this medieval story.
Supplies from the capital.
I don't know if it even feels like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy to me is like 7, 8, 9, 10, and on all of them. Like, let me try and imagine what was 11. I thought 12 was the online one. 14 was the online one, but it was modeled after 12. So what was 13 Lightning? 11 and 13, I don't remember. They all seem just modern though.
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in line.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people, eh?
What in the...
Like you didn't know that was gonna happen? How obvious was it? Just leave the torches on the ground. You just start lighting the full castle.
Secured, Captain. We proceed as planned.
I like that it's very streamlined. I'm falling asleep playing this game though. I guess you just watch the story play out, and the combat's the only interaction. Oh, they want to kidnap him. I mean, I don't think it's bad by any means, but I personally would skip. It's not really doing it for me. But I mean, I like this kid. I like Clive and Joshua. And who's that girl? I like her too. These adults, I'm not interested in their dumbass story. Maybe they wanted to be more cinematic and less of like a run around, talk to NPCs type game.
Is that?
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
I'm playing as him now? Oh shit. Flight of the Fledgling. Damn, I'm in there. I gotta use magic powers.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so.
Damn, this is cool. And it's almost like I forgot that this was even an element of the game because they made me watch 15 minutes of cutscenes. Yeah, I think it's better than Stranger of Paradise. And that game's not bad at all. It's just kind of silly. Yeah, it looks fine, but every game looks good. Who cares if it looks good? Maybe the aesthetics of its graphics, you know, you like the color scheme, and it's not about detail, it's about artistic aesthetic. Yeah, that's true.
Everything's on fire.
You have the power of fire. What do I have? Attack magic, Curaga, jump evade. Damn. Oh, and then I get tired. So you switch characters.
They were laughing.
I mean, if you want like a...
We must find my father.
So it's that big Lino dude, the giant. Of course he's gonna betray. But she doesn't want to take she didn't want him to take Joshua because she knew he was going to attack. I told you she's a hussy. And she doesn't care about Clive. Use his big magic spell. Damn. Blasted.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Is there anything down here to look at, or it's just a bonus stairwell? So that it looks like more than a straight line hallway. It's smooth. The controls are very smooth, very light and responsive. Let me see if I can go, Damn. You're not gonna hit him once for me? Are you kidding me? I gotta do the whole work myself? Give me that 3 gil. Give me that 3 gil. I mean, I like playing.
Tyler.
Is this better than NPC dialogue? All cutscenes?
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Use Curaga.
Your Highness,
going to be alright.
I'll hold them off.
Do I get to play as him now, this soldier? Yeah, let me play as all the different party members. That would really spice this game up.
Joshua, come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I mean, he was in the middle of healing him.
Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I am in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
I'm drifting into a fantasy of my own. Yeah, playing something else. I think it's very smooth. They just don't let you play it very often. It's like 10 minutes of cutscenes for 2 minutes of gameplay. I want to play Hogwarts. Damn, it's possessed. I mean, I think this game is cool, actually. It plays very well. The controls are so light and tight and very smooth, and doing all the menu attacks
The north gate's up ahead.
in combat feels really good. I like the very pencil-thin UI.
No, I'm not going without you.
I like this kid.
My shield, remember?
I like the red.
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
Yeah, I mean, I'll recommend it, sure.
Forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
Yeah, maybe like yeah.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
So he's leaving. It's got good music. I think all in all,
I know.
it's an easier recommend than not.
You have to keep Father safe.
It works. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a matter of whether you really want it or not. I think I need more gameplay and more action. Maybe there's like a big open world segment or something. Something where you can play a lot. It's funny that I, as the cutscene story gamer, say I want less cutscene and more gameplay. I want more to do. But do you want, you know, do you want Monster Hunter? Do you want this open world trek where you gotta, you know, fast travel to the waypoint, you know, collect the item and talk to the NPC? At least the cutscene is like, hey man, give me the story. And then let me fight every now and again. So I'm trying to go back and beat them all up. What do I have? What's my power? I forgot my Why'd you switch who you're aiming at? Because I'm not locked on, I guess. Maybe you should lock on to stay attacking one dude. If you want to focus on one guy, you can hard lock. We're too late. Look at him bounding over this table. R1 is dodge, that's right.
Damn it all.
R2. You gotta get some extra gameplay in there. They're just defiling corpses. Look at that armor. The big spike does absolutely nothing.
Let none escape.
That's cool that they have like the party archetypes, like a mage. Let's get this mage first. You see? Look at that. Now who's gonna heal you, you little pussy? Now dodge toward him. He's dead. Let's Phoenix down them. Don't have shit.
That's them done. Are you all right?
Like, it looks cool, it runs well.
It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about.
It reminds me of like that Warner Brothers, Lord of the Rings, and Gotham Knights a little bit. Uh-oh. And Kingdom Hearts. I think it's solid. R1 is the evade. Square is the attack.
May I have this dance?
Night of the Blinding Dawn.
And you are the shield who was blessed.
Oh
by
no, I
the
missed.
Phoenix.
Oh.
Not that it will save you.
I don't know if circle counts as an evade. I don't think so. I just pressed it right there. He doesn't get up off the ground fast. So circle is just to close the distance. Where'd he go? Oh, I thought he dropped an item. I thought I dodged twice. Let's do a little potion. Get a little potion action. All right, I'm dodging early. I'm dodging super early. He's staggered. Do another potion again. Guess I don't need the remember R1 is dodge. Don't forget about square. He's open. Square is the blue one. I threw it back at him.
Now, Clive, how about it?
Yeah, stay locked onto him. Use that. I want some bigger powers.
You're going to regret that, boy.
Can I zoom in? Oh, he's doing multiple.
Your time is past.
What's this parry? Use square just as opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time and leaving him open to stagger. Well, I mean... Oh, so in case you keep mashing instead of pressing dodge. I couldn't... See, I couldn't... That's interesting. I use circle... What happened there? I parried the first lightning, and then I pressed circle to advance and approach on him. And he teleported a second time. And because I was recovering from that circle, I couldn't dodge the second one. So that circle lunge has a lot of recovery. I dodged the first one and hit circle to try and close in on him, but he teleported a second time. My charge whiffed, and I couldn't, and he landed on me, and I couldn't dodge. So that circle's got recovery. And I wonder if it really does more damage. I mean, the numbers turn yellow, but I don't know if that really adds any damage to my attack. Maybe there's a lot of extra attacks I don't need to do. I could just focus on square.
Are you hurt? I'm fine. So, they sent in the dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
All in all, I'd say this is a good demo.
The numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look.
What, they want to kill Clive and Joshua?
But yesterday, in Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Yeah, I think this game's cool. I think it's selling me the more I play it. Cuz I like this guy Clive. Who's that, my mother? Who ordered the attack? I think that giant guy did, but I don't know for sure. Guess you're not supposed to know for sure.
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment.
For the moment.
We ride for Roslith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital.
Oh, can I ride a chocobo?
On you get, Joshua.
Damn, it's just a bloodbath in this castle.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Damn, he killed that owl. No.
Snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No!
Wow, all it takes is him turning his head around. Damn, look at his face. Decap attack? Whoa, this game's M for mature. And just like that, he's dead. What kind of a king?
You must do your duty too.
Put his head back on his body.
You have to keep Father safe.
I had to.
You better cast that spell. He's gonna blow.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh fuck. Kid's hitting puberty hard. See the Phoenix battling the Ifrit in the opening cutscene? Whoa.
The Phoenix! Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
I don't know if he can hear you, man.
He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
Hey, this game's pretty cool. It took about 2 hours in a demo, but I'm sold. I think I like this game now. Damn, that choke. Oh no, the chocobo. Man, fuck these royal highnesses, dude. Everybody sacrifices themselves for this dumb pomp and circumstance. This guy, I mean, the chocobo gets hit in the head. The king gets hit in the head.
You saved my life.
Yeah, we'll just sit there talking to him about it. Get the fuck out of there. Don't let his sacrifice be in vain, like the bodyguard.
Please.
And I will always love you.
Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now.
Uh-oh, get a migraine.
Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
So what's this kid's problem now? Puberty's wrecking these two. What's this guy now? He sees hallucinations. I mean, it's a long demo, I gotta admit. They really wanted to sell you, and I think that's true. For a game like this, you gotta give it a real chance. Get the tutorial, get the big cutscenes. Get some combat. Oh boy. They're battling. So I'm Ifrit and he's the Phoenix. Oh, that's where it is. That's them.
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Damn, crashed like a meteor. Uh-oh. Phoenix and Akon fire. Who am I? Am I controlling anybody? Oh no. Embodying. Embodying the Phoenix. The following commands are available when playing as the Phoenix. Fire, aim, evade. When your opponent is directly in your sight, the targeting circle will expand. That is the time to fire. Oh no. My fireball. Target in your sight. But that's Clive. Why do I want to hit him? Oh boy, this. They have these big They have these big life bars. I'm curious why I'm playing as. Maybe I'm playing as the Phoenix because Joshua's good, and Clive, the monster that takes over him, is bad. Maybe that's why. Icon of fire. Maybe Clive's monster's bad. Got those ugly life bars on the screen. Unlike when you saw the cutscene the first time. R1 to evade. Red evade. Yeah, it's Darksiders. Oh, I tried to evade there too. Fuck. Didn't give me the prompt anymore. What if you could hold square? You can hold square and shoot. We'll bring the castle down. Oh no. Where is he? You might be able to fire faster if you tap. Well, I don't know where he is. R1. It's like they have these. The sequences seem pretty long. I guess that adds to the excitement. But I want to do big damage. You know, I feel weak doing this pitiful damage. Gonna dodge again. I gotta shoot him. Precise dodge. Precision dodge. Times 2. Better know how to hit him. So yeah, I like that they're making these big set-piece action sequences. Maybe this is the way they want to make Final Fantasy, instead of like, you know, running around the level looking for NPCs to talk to and gathering quest objectives. Did he blow him up? He didn't even do any damage. He blocked the whole thing. Square for the big blue attack. That blue attack did more than any of my fire. Awakening. Uh-oh. Summoning. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Honestly, this demo sold me. I think it's a good game and I'd recommend it. I like Clive and Joshua, and I think this action it's pretty cool. It's easy. I think it's more fun than Kingdom Hearts. Maybe the game needed some action. You know, he wants to re-envision the type of game Final Fantasy is going to be, even though it's still going to have the this bombastic cinematic experience and damnation and what? Fire. Yeah, I can beat him. Yeah, he still wants the aesthetic and the storytelling, but what'd I hit? Do I hit R1 or square? He just blew it up. He said too late. But now I'm casting Flame of Rebirth. Damn, you don't have that spell. Icon of Fire Vanquish. So they're doing all the special spells that you can get when you capture those monsters. What do they call that? Sibling rivalry. I'm kind of waiting for it to be over, to be honest. I want to know
No! Stop it! Take your hands!
I want to know where this story would go from here. I guess Clive and Joshua are the only two alive.
Stop it!
The king's dead. I guess the whole kingdom's gone too then. Oh, they're overtaken by the monsters. So these monsters are like, they're out of control. The monsters got a mind of their own. I think the Phoenix, I don't know, Ifrit's got a command of fire, but the Phoenix can be reborn. Damn, he blew him up.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
You think he killed Joshua? Did I beat that guy already?
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped.
So what, they had to go kidnap him?
Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see.
But he's transmogrified to the full Phoenix. Damn, looking like some Demon Souls armor. Penetrator.
Your Grace, over here.
She's gonna be pissed that she has Clive and not Josh.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
So what? She's got to pretend like she wasn't in on the plot to, Whoa!
Take this one.
I mean, she must have coordinated.
You're
I guess she...
going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
That's about the only thing she could do. Not the last shred. Wow. The last shred of it. She can't possibly condemn her own son to death. But she can kill her husband with no loyalty. Thank you for playing the demo. You've completed the Final Fantasy XVI demo, but there's still much more story to tell. If you would like to learn more of Clive and the Dominance, please consider purchasing the main game. Playthrough data saved. Create save. Boom. Closed. Purchase for the digital store. The base game plus the what? Digital Deluxe Edition for the art. Iconic Challenge has been unlocked and is now available from the title menu. In a special mode set later in the game, Clive has been equipped with the feats and abilities of 3 unique icons, the Phoenix, Garuda, and Titan, to allow you to get a better feel for Final Fantasy's exciting battle system. Well, that's pretty cool. What do I think? I think it's going to get fucking taken down because of this title theme. But what do I really think? I think that this game, sincerely, hand on my heart, from the bottom to the top, is good. I think it's about an 8. I think it's even better than 7.5. I think it's about an 8. I think it's strong and it's solid. I think that between the long, slow unravel getting me used to the characters and certainly the combat system, I like it all around. It has 2 segments. It's got the well-paced cutscenes pulling you forward, and then it's got the battle sequences. And the battle sequences are action-packed enough. I think I like it more than Kingdom Hearts 3. Will there be like this Xenoblade, Monster Hunter style wandering around, and like Final Fantasy VII even, wander around town, look for NPCs to talk to, all the flavor text, looking for the quests, getting items. Maybe they wanted to streamline this a lot more. It kind of seems like almost an older style. It does seem a bit more streamlined. It's bombastic. The characters are curious and likable. It's interesting that his mother was in on the plot to kill her husband, but she left Clive alive, and she didn't want Joshua going there. Yeah, I like it. I think the controls are smooth, and I like the UI. And the music, yeah, that's pretty funny. Can't get better than that. Would recommend Final Fantasy XVI.